There is other news this day. Indications tonight that Chicago's quest for the Barack Obama Presidential Library has succeeded.
Our chief correspondent, Jay Levine, is here with an original report. And Jay, huge news and really good news for the city.
Kate, no formal announcement yet, but believe me, this is a done deal. Kind of like, to keep in the spirit of the day, winning the #1 draft choice several years running. A major coup for Mayor Emanuel, and perhaps more important for the South Side. Confirmation implied in a phone call last Friday to Chicago Mayor Rahm Emanuel and Democratic leaders meeting in his office.
It's now a done deal, either here in Washington Park at King Drive and Garfield Boulevard, or at the other site proposed by the University of Chicago, in Jackson Park, south of the Museum of Science and Industry, near 60th and Stony Island Avenue. The formal announcement now planned for the week after next, though it may not specify which site will be chosen. President Obama, in a phone call to Mayor Emanuel last Friday, with both House Speaker Mike Madigan and Senate President John Cullerton in the mayor's office, seemed to telegraph the decision. The president thanking them for legislation passed a week ago today, removing the last obstacles to locating the library on parkland.
Can you think of any bigger economic boost to the South Side than this?
Not right now. You know, we're coming out of the recession. This is a real shot in the arm. Whether it's in Washington Park or Jackson Park, it's great for the South Side.
The estimated price tag for the library and museum is a whopping $500 million, by far the biggest investment ever in this community. It's expected to create 1,900 permanent jobs in a community that struggled, and an estimated $220 million in economic activity every year.
Not just jobs related to the Presidential Library and Museum, but jobs that would be created, and economic activity that would be created off-site.
The announcement, now scheduled just days before Mayor Emanuel's second inauguration, will be made here in Chicago by foundation officials, with the president not expected to take a more active role himself until after he leaves office. Rob, Kate?
What's going to determine whether it's Washington Park or Jackson Park, and when might that announcement be made?
I would assume that will be negotiations, deliberations between the University of Chicago and foundation officials. The big deal is that it's on Chicago, it's on the South Side. No word yet from UIC officials, and their West Side bid, they haven't been notified, nor has anyone else. This is the plan. It'll be announced the week after next.
Huge news.
Yeah, big
All
news
right.
indeed.
Thank you, Jay.